let's get one thing straight. I am not a YouTuber. I am not a famous person. I'm not anyone important, actually. Please don't mind my wardrobe. It's open and I'm too lazy to go close it. So, anyway, I have a Twitter account and I'm a One Direction fan, a Harry Styles fan, a Louis Tomlinson fan, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Zayn. So I was on Twitter and I saw this video of a woman called Shallon Lester or something saying she apparently made out with Harry Styles, and I haven't watched the full video yet, so I'm gonna watch it with you guys and react to it, and if not react, I'm probably gonna call her out. So let's get started.
Welcome back, Shalloners. Well, today you guys voted. We're going to talk about Harry Styles. We're going to break down a few different things. We're going to talk about his sexuality. And more importantly, we're going to talk about how to get the guy.
Hold up. She just said we're going to talk about his sexuality. Why would you want to do that? He doesn't want to label himself. Like, it's not even any of your business. The nerve people have.
Everyone wants. How do you stand out to the most popular dude? Whether he's artsy, whether he's fratty, everything in between. I'll tell you, because I've got a little bit of experience in this category, especially with Harry. But just want to remind you that first, if you have a...
Hold up. She has experience in this category, especially with Harry Styles. I can't. No.
His new video for Lights Up, and it had like 3 million views in 12 hours. Oh God, imagine. We'll get there someday, Shalon. We'll get there someday. But the video was like very like sexy and like writhy. So the video is actually a little bit repetitive. I kind of wish the plot like moved along for like 4 minutes. It's just like short.
Is this chick serious? The video is awesome. It's not repetitive. It's fucking great. Some people just don't understand talent, and that's okay. That's fine.
People sort of like vaguely grinding on each other. Like, let's get some Frenching. Wide open mouths, tongues in mouths.
I have no words. I genuinely have no words. Let's carry on.
Do this. Maybe some light finger blasting. I don't know. I'm not a director. I'm just spitballing here. I could be the creative director though. Okay? If you need me, I'm available. And it's not just like Harry like grinding on girls and it's like very sensual. There's boys up in the mix. There's like beards and everything. And for years and years and years and years and years and years, there has been speculation that Harry is not exactly straight as an arrow. There's a ton of like alleged evidence that him and Louis Tomlinson were a thing.
This is called Louis Lewis. And she made out with Harry. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's get going.
Don't think I haven't read all the fan fiction. Oh, I hate myself. I totally have. But, and like seen like the compilation videos of their like adorable looks to each other. Maybe.
If there's one thing we both agree on, it's the fact that this is adorable.
They had a thing. I have no idea. But I have heard that Harry is bisexual, like definitely bisexual. But hold on, we'll get to that. Let's talk about
what part of he doesn't want to label it don't you understand?
The straight part of Harry, right? Because he has dated chicks. He's dated Caroline Flack. She's a British person, celebrity, TV presenter, something like that. But she was a lot older. And he usually does go for older chicks. And I'm like, that's interesting to me. And it's almost evidence that he might have like, yeah, that he might be bisexual. Because hear me out. I date younger dudes all the time. And I think that's a reason they like me is because I am so well defined and I know who I am and I like who I am, and the parts I don't like, I'm working to fix, and I know what my goals are. Like, I'm a bad bitch, you guys, you know. And guys are really magnetized by that. I'm an alpha female, and people who want to become an alpha are magnetized to that. My friends are all alpha females. My gay guy friends are all alpha males. And the boys that I date are like alphas in development. So I think it's interesting that Harry kind of gravitates towards older women. He also dated some models. They're nice to have on your arm. It's like a bragging thing, but sexually, it's not really what you want. You know, you want to go with a little bit more meat on her bones, who's like chill, who's not like constantly thinking about her looks because that's her job. So I do think it's weird that he and celebrities date models. It's a status thing. But maybe Harry just plain old fell in love with these people. They connected on a real level. And I say that.
Who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her?
That he's not just a modelizer doing it for the clout, because Harry is low key. Low key. And that's why I believe that he is truly bisexual.
Shut up!
I've had my own little interlude with Harry Styles. It was very brief. My friend was on Saturday Night Live for many years, and I would go like to the show with her. And One Direction was performing one time, and like the whole underground, like the backstage, it's like this labyrinthine like network. And they were walking one way, and me and her were walking the other way. And Harry, like, he just looked at me. He's like, "You're gorgeous," and I was like, "Yeah."
I don't want to continue this. I don't want to continue this.
And he like pushed me up against the wall, and it was like this drive-by makeout. It was like 30 seconds of snogging. And his friend's like, "Mate, oi, come on, Harry!" And my friend was up there.
Hold on, I just need like a minute to process what just had been said. So, basically, what she's trying to tell us is, she's never met Harry before. They were walking this way, she was walking that way. Harry was like, "Oh my god, you're gorgeous," and then he just pushes her up against the wall and kisses her. Like, does she even know Harry? Like, she genuinely wants us to believe that he just, out of nowhere, randomly pushes her up against the wall and makes out with her. Seems legit.
She's like, were you making out with Harry Styles? And I was like, I might have just hallucinated. Did I hallucinate that? Did that happen? She's like, "Yes." What? And I'm like, "I don't know." And she's like, "Come on," I'm back to the dressing room. So it was like very brief. But I bring that up because that's why we're going to talk about how to get the guy that everyone wants, right? But first, let's keep talking about the bisexuality. So yeah, I think
that's one of the reasons why this is bullshit. Like, she doesn't even know him. Like, he has said several times that he doesn't want to label himself, and yet she keeps calling him bisexual. Like, don't you have like a tiny bit amount of respect?
think about someone who's on the flip side of this, right? Nico Tortorella. Do you know him? He's on Younger. He is a smoke show. He's the hottest boy. Like, he is so beautiful, and he will not shut the fuck up.
Oh, let me guess. You made out with him too.
About how he's like gender fluid, sexually fluid. I'm queer. I'm this. I feel like I have a vagina, but I have a penis, and blah, blah. It's just like, that's all he can talk about. That's all he can talk about. He doesn't talk about the show. He doesn't have like a side project. He only talks about where he puts his penis. And that's kind of sad to me. And his wife, oh my God. She's like, me too. I'm gender fluid too. Girl, you know what you are? You're half as attractive as he is. And so I feel like you're just kind of going along with whatever. I mean, she's cute, but he is just.
This is the most disrespectful video I've ever watched. So first, she paints Harry as a bisexual person, even though he said he doesn't want to label himself. And then she made up some bullshit story about how he pushed her up against the wall and made out with her. And then she's basically making fun of a gender fluid woman. Wow.
Hot was like, I'm gender queer. I'd be like, yeah, me too. That's totally what I am. I say that all the time to everyone. All the time. Like, I would be whatever you want me to be. No. That's not how it works at all.
And if you actually do that, that's fucking sick.
Whatever you want me to be. But Nico is like, he's kind of an eye roll because it's like, let's break this down.
He's the eye roll. Okay, sis.
Not only are you a white man in America, right? You're already at the top of the food chain. Imagine being that hot. And you've probably been that hot your entire life. Like, and when you're attractive, it's like being a celebrity because it creates a polite world. The world is polite. Everyone's nice to you, wants to talk to you. No one's rude to you. All the doors in the world open. And then add in celebrity on top of that. You're also actually a celebrity on top of that. Given all of those things, imagine you still need more attention. You need so much more attention. You have to tell everyone that you think your penis is a vagina. Like,
and she's such a hypocrite because she already has a YouTube channel and she literally just made up some bullshit story about making out with Harry because she wants attention, and now she's calling out someone who's, by the way, gender fluid, and she's calling him out for wanting attention. Like, sis.
And Harry Styles is kind of, he's a showrunner, you know, like he's like that. And so he's also a really good kisser. Wow. It was just like,
I literally don't want to listen to her talk about the kiss again. Please.
it was like passion, you know, when it's just like French. When it's, you might not want like 3 hours of like slobbery like fake outs, but when it's just like quick and dirty like that, you're like, wow, he probably doesn't remember. Maybe he does.
He doesn't remember because it never happened.
The same hall, they were in front of me and they saw One Direction before I did. And our reactions could not have been more different. They were like, oh my God. Like dogs were exploding. Like the decibel level and like the squeaky, it was like things only a dolphin could hear. So squeaky and high.
Is she serious? Is she actually like making fun of a fucking fan? Okay, so like imagine you meet like your idol, a person you literally idolize because and you love them so much. You know, some people just can't control themselves. That's how they act. They're a human being. Even if they do that, like it's fucking normal. You met someone you love. You never thought you'd meet that person, and you actually do. So it's like it's different. It hits different. Some people just can't control themselves, and that's fine. They have every right not to because holy shit, it's fucking One Direction. Like, how is anyone supposed to contain themselves?
When you see something you want, you get this look we call predator face. And I was like, I know exactly what you mean. And I can't like do it on command necessarily, but when I see it, it's like my whole body changes. I go from like a girl to like a sleek jungle cat. And I had him and I locked eyes and it was predator face. I wasn't squealing. I wasn't like, I looked at him like an equal. At best, I actually looked at him like he was prey and I was the predator. I was in control. This is daddy's house. And when he...
Oh, God. I'm gonna fucking scream. This is literally, like, straight out of fan fiction. Like, I mean, she has said she read fan fiction, so...
He came up to me and was like, you're gorgeous. I said, yeah. I didn't say it like a question. I said it as a statement. Yeah, I am. And that is not something celebrities... and popular people, forget about celebrities. Maybe it's just like the captain of the lacrosse team. That's not something they're used to encountering. They're used to fans. And I have dated very famous guys, Stanley Cup winners, Oscar winners, Grammy winners, not because I was ever the hottest girl in the room or the biggest boobs or the richest or the thinnest or the most famous, but because I was the baddest. And was I faking that confidence? Yes, most of the time I was. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, guys, like, it's that simple. You want to gain confidence? Fake it. First World Problem Solved by Shallon Lester.
It feels like a bluff. It feels very scary. But you know what? Let it be a bluff. Let it be a bluff. Because a quality popular guy is going to be like, ooh, yes. He's going to like this big dick energy that's coming off of you. He's going to be like, okay, I'm an alpha. And so is she. And because I'm a true quality alpha male, because I'm a pack builder and not a pack divider like a beta is, I'm going to want a girl who is just as bad as me.
Okay, but like there is something like I genuinely don't get. Like, all right, that's like okay, you're giving out advice on how to get a guy, but it's a bluff. Like she literally just said, fake it. Like if you actually want a guy, then just be yourself. If he doesn't want you, it's his loss. Why do you have to fake something to get someone like popular or something? Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If anyone's gonna like you, they're gonna like you for you, not for whatever act you're putting up to catch them or to attract them. Like if you want to be confident and do it for yourself, not for anyone else, not for a guy, not for a girl, not for anyone, just you. I'm done watching this thing, whatever that was. So my opinion, my personal opinion about this, Harry, I know I don't know him like that well. Nobody does except like close friends and family. From the amount of information we have about him, basically how he interacted with all of us, how he is as a person, it's just hard to believe that a random person was walking by and he just pushes them up against the wall and makes out with them as if they've known each other for years. Like it doesn't work that way. It's the kind of fan fiction we kept like dreaming would happen if we ever went to any of their concert. Like, you know, we're just gonna go there, we're gonna stand front row, we're gonna make eye contact, he's gonna tell the security guard to, you know, send us backstage, and then the rest is history. But it does not work that way. It's just fiction. There's a reason why these things are called fiction, because they're not true. They're not true. They don't happen and they never happen. It's just hard to believe. But that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys if you watched this, whatever that was. To, if you liked it, then thanks. If you don't, then thanks. Don't forget to. I'm not even gonna tell you to like it or whatever. Just go stream Lights Up. Go stream Nice to Meet You. Go stream Rumors. Go stream Stack It Up, and go stream Cool My Mind. Bye.